Morning. So now little Tucker is at the point to where he understands without question about following the feel on the lead rope on this halter. So now it's time to teach him where to be, right? First it was just if you feel tension on the line, means that you've fallen too far behind, catch up. So he's learned that. But I haven't been critical about where he walks with me. So when a horse walks with me, I expect to see their entire head in my immediate peripheral vision. So if I can't see their ears, then they're too far behind. So I usually say a good rule of thumb is my hip matches their shoulder. And that keeps the head ahead of me, so I have no mistaken. I don't even know how to phrase that. I know exactly what is happening with that horse's thoughts. I can see what their ears are doing with less than a glance. I can see what their eye, at least the eye closest to me, is doing. I can see what their nostril, at least the one closest to me, is doing. I can see what their lips are doing. I can see the height of their head. All the different things that would indicate to me, like if their eye got non-blinky, their ear got perked, and their head came up and their nostril flared, I know there's something ahead of us that's scaring this horse. If an ear flicks back, the head goes up and the eye gets wide, the nostril gets flared, there's something behind us that's upsetting the horse. All those things I can see based on where the horse is standing. There are a lot of trainers that'll tell you a horse should follow you. That's a sign of respect, respecting the leadership of you. Your horse should follow in your path. When you watch a herd of horses move throughout a pasture, yes, you'll see that the lead horse leads and the rest of them follow the path. And often you'll even see it looks like veins out in a field, like they'll literally create paths in their pastures. I don't feel when push comes to shove and their life depends on it, I do not feel that a human can ever become more important than the lead horse. And I do feel that when push comes to shove and life is threatening, I do feel that even a lesser horse will crash into the lead horse in effort to escape and save their own life. But with that said, I don't want my horse behind me. I don't want to not know that something just scared my horse from behind, and my horse is going to come charging over top of me to save his life. And one of the things I always try to tell people is your horse is just looking to save his life. So if you watch, like even cows, if you watch how they try to get to the center of the herd, think of it this way. The horse that climbs into the center of the herd, the horse that climbs over you, the horse that knocks you down to get past you because something behind it is threatening it, is saying, eat her, I'm going to go where you're going to maybe be full by the time you get to me, right? Getting in the middle of the herd means whatever's coming to eat is going to eat the outside first before they get to the center where that other horse is hiding, or cow, or whatever. So always imagine that your horse is happy to run you over and throw you to the wolves. And being behind you, you don't know when they're going to make that decision. So, Dewey, not Dewey, my bad, Dewey knows this already. Tucker is going to learn, he kind of got, I guess he didn't get his lesson yesterday. I got a feel for his ability now to be encouraged to a position and then left alone, and I got the understanding and the feel for him that he can take on that lesson now. So if I put tension on the line, it encourages him to look for the release on that line. So now he'll move in the direction of that tension to release it from himself. Now I can manipulate the tension on the line to put him where I want him to be. And then as long as I always say, oh, that's too far, or oh, that's too close, or, you're too far behind, or you're too far ahead, As long as I'm consistent with that, and that sweet spot, which is in that position I just spoke of, that sweet spot is where the line dangles between the two of us. He's at the point now where he can look for that, and I believe um, with an understanding, with a clear understanding that that's what he's seeking. So, looking forward to showing you his next lesson, which is going to be this lesson I just spoke